Both men adhere the code of honor. Both are respectful sportsmen. But we'll see what happens. And here we go.
A clear show of respect. Says a lot about Jay Lethal that he's able to just focus on this match, not want to run in the back there and attack Kevin Steen. He's an adult, and above all, he's a professional.
And Richards, of course, who's been on his own emotional journey since dropping the title here in May, losing the rematch in June. Spent a lot of time in England throughout the summer. Nigel, I think soul-searching and perhaps refocusing, going back to basics with the American Wolf.
Yeah, there's a great professional wrestling tradition in England. All the days since joint promotions and all-star wrestling. Now there's a lot of smaller organizations over there, and Davey went back there, he wrestled, went back to basics, where he started from, his love of professional wrestling, and in my man, he's come back stronger and more focused than ever.
Of course, we heard from him at Death Before Dishonor in Chicago, where he said he had apologies to make to some, scores to settle with others. He would do it in his own time, in his own way, but the American Wolf was back, the hunt was on, and we'll see what happens. But his first pay-per-view matchup back since June here against Jay Lethal. Snapmare takeover, rear chinlock countered into the hammerlock by Lethal.
Hold, counter, hold, counter, hold. The game of chess, as Gordon Soley would call it.
Lethal had the world title in his grips last Saturday night in Rahway. He had the match won. You saw after he hit the lethal injection, Steen instinctively rolled out to the floor, wouldn't come back into the ring. Lethal couldn't pull him back in. He has to be sick about that, on top of everything else.
I can tell you from personal experience, wait a second.
On a roll, shoulders down, and quick as a cat, look at that. We saw that similar combination earlier on from the Bravados, but you can see how much more proficient Richards was, just how quick he was, but look at this.
Look at that. Beautiful to watch this. Two guys at the top of their game.
I think it's something that both Lethal and Richards can relate to, though, Nigel, despite outside forces playing on your emotions, affecting your business here as a professional wrestler. When you get in the ring and the bell sounds, you can kind of compartmentalize that, put it all away, at least for a bit.
That's the most important thing, because in professional wrestling, so many things can interfere, so many things get in your head, and if you can't turn them
Wait a
off,
minute.
wait a second. What's he trying for? Yeah, he's got it, he's got it. It's a trailer hitch, but didn't get it off in time. Straight to the ropes. Now we are, a nice show of respect. 50-50 in this one. Well, you talked earlier about, you know, when you get that opportunity. We can talk about it here tonight. Michael Elgin, huge opportunity for him. And you know that if you don't achieve it, if you don't win on that opportunity, you don't know how long you're going to have to wait again. It took me 3 attempts to win the Ring of Honor World Championship, and I can tell you, it makes you sick. There's a big slap, and
Well, I think that not only did it knock Richards back, but it may have surprised him a little bit too.
certainly did, yeah. He thought he was coming out here for a nice, friendly, professional wrestling match, and Jay slapped him clean in the face.
Richards blocked that right hand and delivered a shot right to the solar plexus. Of course, Richards defended Ring of Honor World title against Jay Lethal back in January at the Homecoming event. Lethal again came very close to winning the world title on that night, but was unable to do so. Cartwheel, drop kick, caught him. Hey!
Just the one, though. You can see Davey clearly there. Took a count just to get his breath back. Never in any danger, though.
Get him out, Jay. Get him out.
Really does speak a testament. Did we see that in the first match here in Ring of Honor? What it takes to beat a competitor in Ring of Honor.
Well, I think again, as you see Lethal flying right at us. another cover, 2. And these two men also had a remarkable matchup earlier this year on Ring of Honor Wrestling Television. Fans, no matter where you are, anywhere in the globe, you can see the weekly television show. If you don't have a Sinclair Broadcast Group station in your market, you can see the weekly show at ROHWrestling.com, where you are seeing tonight's broadcast. Wow. Nigel.
He's got that top wrist lock, but using his leg. Shades of Nigel McGuinness here. There we are. Not exactly as good, but he certainly gets the job done. Look at that.
Pretty darn good, though. 2.
It's a variation. They say imitation, the best form of flattery.
Well, you should be flattered. Had a remarkable career as the Ring of Honor World Champion. What a shot.
Hear the sound of that. You just heard that air come out of Lethal's rib cage.
You know, and as is the case with anything, it was never just one phone call. Lethal brought it up. I'll bring it up too. You know, one phone call from senior management Ring of Honor this week. It was a series of emails and calls and texts. And how much did that affect Lethal's training and preparation this week? How much time was he able to put in the cardio conditioning, the weight training, the diet, the preparation, all the mental things, plus checking on his parents, making sure that they're okay.
Right. Well, what did you hear about Jim Cornette? I mean, is he out of hospital now?
Yeah, I believe he is. I know he's under doctor's care. He can't travel. And
what kind of effect is that going to have on Ring of Honor?
I don't know. We'll wait to be seen. Certainly a lot of folks are speculating here. It's knife edge chops knocking down the American Wolf, but he gets a near fall as Jay Lethal quickly to a head scissors.
That's a smart move in my book. I know when I was wrestling, anytime someone wanted to chop me, it's the first thing I did, grab hold of them and stop them. Well, there's a couple of ways out of this, and this is what you're seeing here, yeah. Using that leverage. And this here is oh yes, a variation of the Indian deathlock. Figured forward that leg.
Now the variety of leg-based submission holds that Davey Richards knows and is expert at applying is remarkable.
Beautiful. It's so rare you can see someone who can bridge back like that. He didn't even touch the mat. Straight into that hold. I mean, that's really years and years of experience. Now Lethal doing his best here to try and break it. Just managed to get out of there.
Rolling away to try to create some distance, but Richards won't let him breathe. Drop kick right on the button, and Lethal rolls to the apron and out of the floor.
Everything we're seeing here, Kevin, the strikes, the drop kicks, on the money.
Down the apron and scars with the boot.
What a beautiful shot here in the crowd in Toronto.
They booed the hell out of them in May, and they're standing on their feet here in October.
Say what you want about Ring of Honor, and they're faithful. They respect professional wrestling.
Inside, guys. Get in. Davey, bring him in.
They're going to give him a count, Turner.
Yeah, Paul Turner is asking, watch out! So Richards, who responded with a question when Lethal was the first aggressor, is now stalking his prey out on the floor.
Inside. Come on.
We are live in the International Center, Mississauga, Ontario, Canada. Glory of Honor 11 and Unbreakable Hope. Davey Richards, Jay Lethal, one-on-one. Here comes the Wolf. Oh.
Well, you may have seen that somewhere else in Ring of Honor. This is really an homage from Davey Richards. A lot of the people that made Ring of Honor what it is today. And that's why we're all so proud to be a part of this company.
missile drop kick, quickly to the cover, 2!
See on his face there, thinking of his next move. And his next move after that. This is wrestling indeed.
Snap suplex, another cover, yes. And back to the same head scissors hold that Lethal had Richards in just a few moments ago. I don't think anybody's ever doubted the fact that Ring of Honor always brings the best bell-to-bell in-ring professional wrestling of any of the major promotions in this country or anywhere in the world.
That's why I was able to travel the world as world champion.
Lethal was unable to put his hands up to soften any of that. His head was driven square into the mat. Great camera work, you were able to see it.
So methodic here. Whoa. Didn't get all of it, but wait a second, they're right over by us, be careful.
This is...
Ladies and gentlemen, they're right up above us. Careful, careful.
Yeah, we can clearly see the pain etched in his face. The pace is to Edwards' liking. Short bursts of intense offense, followed by grueling mat work. This is Davey Richards at his best.
It's a good game plan. It seems to be working here thus far. But at some point, Kevin, he has to up the pace. Even he has to know there's no way he's beating him with a rear chin lock. But he's keeping him down. He's making it difficult for him to breathe. Try to make that game plan. What comes next for Davey Richards?
We do want to send our best wishes recovering from knee surgery to the Sicilian psychopath, Tommaso Ciampa. Lethal's great opponent, who is recovering. And I'm sure he is watching Glory by Honor as he has begun his rehabilitation journey. Now corner to corner, Lethal with the block. And a drop kick.
Well, Lethal likes to fly here. We're going to see it.
Despite everything he's absorbed. A quartet of dives on Steen last Saturday in Rahway at the beginning, before the bell. And one emphatic dive here on Davey Richards tonight at Glory by Honor 11. 2, 3. And after everything that Jay Lethal has been through in the past 7 days, the disappointment of not winning the Ring of Honor World title, watching his parents be humiliated, spat upon, wait a minute!
Tried for a version of the lethal injection. There's dangerous territory now. Whoa.
Edwards got that enziguri up high. Goes for a second kick. Lethal out of the way. Oh, he nails it with it.
But he landed on the apron at the same time.
Oh.
Yeah, you can see that took it out of Lethal at the same time. Both guys down now, and Turner administrating the count. What's that, 2? They got 18 seconds to get back in the ring.
Maybe the quickest 20 seconds in both men's lives. You talk about a referee's count. After all that these two have put each other through.
You know, Kevin, I've won a lot of matches on count out in my time, especially when I was the pure title holder. Once you hear that count, you can stop somebody from getting back in, but as both of these guys want to see who's the clear winner in the ring. We can't fault them for that.
And we are right back where we started. Two tremendous professional wrestlers staring eye to eye at one another.
Ooh, right on the jaw.
And Lethal throwing the first punch. A response from Richards.
This isn't smart in my book. All it takes is one knockout punch in the right place on your jaw and you're out. Especially when these guys are throwing.
Alarm clock from Edwards. Super kick from Lethal. Lethal combination.
Oh, look at that, Koji clutch. It's in deep. It's in really deep in the middle of the ring. I called it before. If you're a Ring of Honor fan from a long time, you'll recognize that. But that just speaks volumes about these guys, students of the game. Both coming up in this company, watching the guys at the top of the card and learning how to do every move in the arsenal of professional wrestling.
Dragon suplex attempt, perhaps there, countered by Edwards, or excuse me, by Richards. Oh! Ooh!
Oh, his head!
German bridge two! No!
How he kicked down, I cannot believe that.
You saw Lethal's head bounce off the mat, but somehow, some way,
high on his shoulders and the back of his head. Got to be in clown cuckoo land now.
full speed ahead comes the American Wolf.
Both trying for the Dragon suplex, neither getting it.
Will this do it? Wow!
Got to take your hats off to these guys, Kevin. Can you see action like this anywhere else?
No, absolutely not.
You can't blame him for taking a breath there and reformulating the plan. Is he going to try and go up top for Hail to the King? Looks like it. He better be quick though. Don't take your time, Jay. Remember that killer instinct, get up there. Because Richards is not going to wait around. There
Right
you go.
above us, and look at Davey spring to his feet. And this is where it gets very dangerous.
Both men sweating profusely. That makes those ropes slippy.
We're well north of 20 minutes so far since the bell.
Take care, Kev. If I were you, I'd
Yeah, I
stand
know.
up.
I got one leg out. As both men jockey for position on the top rope, Lethal, another right hand blocked by the American Wolf. A cascade of headbutts raining down.
We're doing our best, ladies and gentlemen, to make sure they don't want to fall here on top of us, but hopefully get him back in the ring.
Oh my.
Oh, he's making him think about it, Kevin. Look at that.
Will they go in or will they go out?
Nowhere to go.
Oh! He hangs on to the superplex.
Wait a second.
Oh! Still maintaining the grip. A page out of Lethal's book.
Oh, he got him.
Knockout kick.
Brainbuster.
Leg hook. Two. Oh!
But look how aggressive he is. Straight up to the top rope. These guys are modern day warriors.
Oh!
Double stop.
Double stop. Will this do it? Could it be? Again.
Ankle
Lethal
lock.
kicks out into the ankle lock though. Whoa, he kicked out from, I don't believe, oh my
Wow,
God.
we're seeing that killer instinct now. Oh, you go to jail now. Whoa. He's out. Cover him, Jay. He's out.
1, 2, oh!
I stand corrected. These two guys giving up their body and their soul. Well, this is what Ring of Honor is all about. Professional wrestling at its finest. We've seen it all in this one, and wait a second, what now?
Yeah, they're right back above us again with a bullseye.
We've got to move this table.
A bullseye right above us here at the broadcast position. We'll try our best. If these two come crashing down, we could be done for the night.
No, no! Oh, thank God for that.
And Richards hangs on, refuses to be pulled over. Lethal was thinking about power bombing. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh!
Turn and check on him. Turn and check on him. That table barely gave at all.
Oh! The table bent, but Richards is broken.
Ladies and gentlemen, sometimes a table can give way and that can break your fall somewhat. But if you can see that table, it broke, but it did not give way.
It's bowed and fractured, but didn't crumble.
Richard's okay. I don't think he's coming back in.
And Paul Turner with the unenviable task now of having to count out the American Wolf.
I don't think anybody's going to fool him, Kevin.
It's at 13 now, 20 count in ROH. Somehow Richards is stirring. Somehow Richards is crawling.
I don't believe it. No.
Oh, and he won't be able to do it. Lethal, anxious to get to 20. No!
Oh, listen to the side!
He springs. Does Jay Lethal. Hail to the king.
There's that killer instinct.
No!
But again, he will not give up.
Dragon suplex.
That's got to be it.
1, 2, no!
Kevin, I cannot believe it. There was not one person thought he was going to get back in the ring, let alone kick out of the elbow off the top. What is it going to take to beat Davey Richards?
His fists are clenched though. He's showing Paul Turner he's not done. Turner might have stopped this one if not for that response from Davey Richards. But now,
Here it is, lethal injection!
lethal injection, no, swatted out of the way and into the ankle lock. How does he do it? How does he do this, ladies and gentlemen?
Guts personified here! But if he wins here, this is the greatest comeback. Wait a second. Oh, we've seen that before. That's a submission maneuver. That is a submission maneuver. Wow, look at that. How did he manage to get out of that?
Version of the clover leaf broken up by Lethal. Super kick to the back of the head.
That is it. Cover him, he's dead.
1, 2, no!
Unbelievable!
Counting clutch!
But straight into the cagey clutch! There's no way! Surely there is no way now! Look at his eyes, they're rolling back in his head! Turner's gonna have to throw this one out! Forget about it, Turner, call for the bell! He's out! He's out!
Davey Richards passes out! He wouldn't tap out! Jay Lethal wins! Jay Lethal wins! The winner of the match, Jay Lethal!
What a standing ovation